Sunday. Welcome back to the pod.
Oh, brother. That's all I have to say. Happy Sunday. Welcome back to Presley's pod. I think everyone's been waiting for this episode. Everyone's wanted you to do a solo. Here you are.
The people have spoken. I'm here.
And also, I've been talking about what we're going to recap for like the past 2 episodes. So this is going to be good. But before we get into that, I need to recap my night last night and explain why I am hanging on for dear life right now.
I saw an Instagram story. Presley was on the train at 12:04 a.m. and I said,
crazy
whoa.
Behavior.
Wild. Presley's in bed by 9 p.m.
Crazy behavior on my end, okay?
Crazy.
So let's set the scene. Maybe like a month ago, I saw that this band that I love called Juice, I saw them in LA in 2019. My friend randomly brought me and I became obsessed ever since. They were going to be in New York performing to like kick off a tour. I can't talk great.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm losing my voice. To kick off a tour. And so I was like, oh my gosh, they're going to be in New York. I want to go.
Oh, wait, that's so fun.
I know. So I pull up Ticketmaster to buy the tickets.
Okay.
And I was like, I'll just force someone to go with me.
Yeah. I
see that it starts at 9 p.m. And there was like a split second where I was like, never mind. I was like,
do I want to stay up past 9 p.m.?
I was like, do I really?
We have to really like think through it.
I know. I was like,
it's okay. We're young and hot once. We do want to go.
I know.
We do want to go.
So I was like, okay, I'm going to get Sean. We're going. I thought it started at 9. We were still standing outside at 9 in the line to get in. So we get in there.
I pressed a button.
I think it's okay.
Okay.
As long as it's green, it's okay.
It's blinking.
It's blinking.
Okay, we're good.
I think that's fine.
We're fine. Sorry, I got nervous.
I actually have like no idea what I'm
No,
doing,
me either. I'll just hold it like this.
Way. Yeah.
It's authentic.
Way. Yeah.
It's authentic. It's
Thank
grounded.
You.
It's natural.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So 9 p.m. we're standing outside. We get in there. We go to the bar, get a neutral, actually, which
I love a neutral.
I was like, sure. I think they started playing music at like 10:15.
That is like hours past when you are supposed to be in your wind down. Rem is already hit. She's already like this. She had said goodnight to all of us.
We were at the bar before, and at 7:45, my Oura Ring said bedtime's approaching.
7:45. That's crazy. Mine used to say that at 7:45, but it has since shifted because my life has shifted a little bit later. But wow, 7:45, and you're like, my concert doesn't even start till 9.
Yeah, but I will say they were phenomenal. Like they were so good.
Yes,
they're coming back to New York in May, so we'll definitely be there.
I want to go.
But yeah, and then I walked in the door here at 12:40. 12:40, went to bed, woke up at like 7:30, and Sean was like, Presley, just sleep in. Like, just sleep in.
No, he doesn't understand girlhood. You can't just do that. Your body is awake when it's awake.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And once I'm up, there's no going back.
No.
There's
also,
literally
it's like,
no going back.
If you go back, then you are tired.
And yeah.
Like, it's worse if you go back.
Exactly.
So you might as well stay awake and just like fight it a little bit.
But I'm so proud of myself. Me out on the Lower East Side past midnight
on a Thursday too. Was it a little crazy?
It was a little crazy down there.
Yeah, Thursday nights are big over there.
And I've done something every night this week.
You know, I was also going to say that because you have been out late Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. We were together.
Yeah.
Thursday. I honestly thought yesterday you were taking the night off.
No, tonight.
We didn't take the night off.
Today I just have to make it to 6 p.m. and then I'm done.
And then you're done.
And then I'm done.
Yeah, you have to lay down.
Yeah, no, tonight.
You have to have rest time.
9 p.m.
9 p.m.
Anyway, so we have something to recap. Wait. I remember one thing that I want to say.
Okay, say it.
So last week, I fully lied to everyone.
Yeah.
We have some notes.
Mm-hmm.
I said that you've never seen me with a man that I was like talking to. That was a lie. Because you have.
Oh, I have.
You have.
Right.
You have. And I also, this is a funny story too, but and we're not going to get into it too much, but I literally, PSA to any man out there listening, all you have to do is wear a blue button down.
Immediately.
And be nice.
Immediately, my tongue is like,
And literally that's it. Because after we hung out that night, you could not stop talking about the blue button down.
It was so good.
He did so good.
No, like everything. I was like,
yes. No,
I was sweating.
He did good.
My face got flushed. The blue shirt.
No,
oh
literally,
man,
that's all it takes. Yeah.
Anyway. Or just like a nice outfit.
Yeah.
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 Well, I mean, if we're going into what we did, there was also a nice shirt moment in our little date that I can bring up later. But you want to take it from here?
My shirt? No.
no. One of the boys' shirts. There's a good moment. I'll reenact it for you in a second once we get into our date. Okay. Spoiler: Addie and Presley went on a double date.
We went on a double date and we played pickleball. Okay, I don't even know where to begin. We played pickleball. Like, I don't go on double dates.
No.
I
don't do activities on dates. Activity maybe is a walk.
Yeah.
Maybe is a walk from bar A to bar B, from dinner to home. That's the activity. We're not doing pickleball.
A whole new world.
My eyes were like,
yeah, it was. And okay, so we played pickleball with the 26-year-old and the 26-year-old's friend.
Yeah.
And the 26-year-old was like, he like booked everything and he was like, let's all go for like a drink before.
Yeah.
To like get to know each other. And I was like, perfect, because that would have been kind of weird for you to just be like,
if we just showed up and then we were like doubles.
You with that like
guy. Yeah.
So
but it was completely blind. I had no idea what his friend looked like.
I showed her a picture right before we left. And I was like, oh, by the way, this one.
Yeah, like, but I don't know that they knew what I looked like. I mean, maybe unless they did like some creeping, but I don't think.
Oh, true, actually.
But like, I kind of doubt it because they're boys, but following the date, I feel like they probably didn't know.
Yeah. But I was so nervous. I was like, I have to make contact with the ball. Yeah. Like, and everyone was laughing, and I was like, no, you guys don't understand. Like, if I don't make contact with the ball, we're just gonna stand here.
Yeah, no, it was
There's gonna be no game.
There was high stakes because like I mean, organized sports are not our thing.
I was shaking.
I was so nervous too because I'm also so competitive. So then being competitive and not good at pickleball, not a good mix.
But you know what? All. I did crack the code once. What? The one game that we won.
Yes.
I just started thinking about everything that makes me mad in this world, and I locked in. And it was literally just
did lock in.
I was locked, and it's because I was thinking about things that make me angry.
I love that.
And that's all it takes.
I was thinking about winning.
Yeah,
and then I lost.
You didn't. No, you
won. But we lost that game.
Dude, I don't even know how many games we played.
We just kept playing. My arm is still sore.
Oh wait, okay, and then we'll go back to drinks. I saw my chiropractor the morning after.
Wait, really?
And
did he say you were uneven?
Well, I mean, haven't been.
Okay, yeah,
crazy.
Yeah,
he knows like my training. He knows my routine, whatever. I was like, oh, I did this, and this, and then I was like, and I played pickleball last night, and he was like, is that gonna be like part of your routine now? And I was like, I don't think so. And he was like, just be prepared that in like 2 days you might have like delayed soreness, because he was like, all the lunging and running around. I was like, well, that is kind of like what we do,
right? Yeah.
But he was like, it could bring up like other things, and I was like, perfect. And
no, my right arm is like significantly sore, like my shoulder, especially because I was like moving and working out, and I'm continuing to move and work out. Like this arm is definitely like it's a little unbalanced.
Yeah. He was like, if I like work with athletes, he's like, yeah, I'm going on a ski trip with my friends. They'll come back and be like, because it's just different.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, different modes of like movement. Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so we were at drinks.
Well, we met here first.
Yes, we met here.
Made sure that the girls were together. Made sure we had like our plan. We were on it, and then we walked over, and then it was her guy, and then the two of us, and then my friend didn't show up until later.
Yes. Yeah. While we were there, I knew I was nervous in this exact moment because the 26-year-old goes, he goes, are you guys traveling for the summer?
And I was like,
and I said, no.
You had a lot of summer travels. I know. I was like, I said no because
That-
I don't travel ever.
But you do have summer travels because you're going with your
I
family.
mean,
like,
yeah, but that's like not in summer. That's in May.
I literally
But-
said no. Presley, like use your. I was like, the brains left the building, so this is going to be really, really good.
Well,
for
it's so
us.
hard because you're going into this environment and then I'm suddenly there on your date,
Yeah.
which is like more of like alone time and you don't know him like super well.
Yeah.
So you've already established this like connection and then you have this new character and then there's the supposed other character coming in
Yeah.
too. So then there's like a lot of different things running through our brain and it's
Yeah.
like how many different avenues do you have to navigate? So then like you're constantly thinking 8 steps ahead, whereas
Yes.
he's just living in the moment because he's a
Yes.
boy.
Yes.
But us, we're like da 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 da.
Yes.
So then it's like, well, my brain is already in this moment. We're at the date. This is all I can think about, even though we are going on vacation. And I think that's why you said no, because you're like, oh no. And then we were waiting on my friend to walk in.
Yeah.
So then it was like, well, this is nervous. Like, what's going
No,
on?
right.
Like, there were so many different things happening.
Can I ask you something?
Yeah.
You seemed. I was like, Addie is like 100% herself right now. And I want to ask you, is it because you were like, this is a double date like this? Or, well, we need to circle back to that. Were you like, because low stakes for you?
Yeah,
like,
low stakes for me.
Low stakes.
But I do have to say, okay, keep going.
So were you not nervous because it was low stakes? Or have you just I've been working on fully being myself on dates. I think that gets easier as you get older.
Yeah.
And you were being fully yourself. So is it that, or did you feel like, are you just very good at like not being nervous on dates, or were you like, this is so low stakes, like I can literally just be myself, say whatever I want?
It's a little bit of both. Like I think that I have nothing to lose.
Yeah.
So if you don't like me, then that's on you to not like me and you can just leave.
Yeah.
But then also I'm like, well, you don't know me. So I can be whoever I want to be. So I might as well just be myself.
Yeah.
Also, you were there. So I felt like I could just like chat with Presley.
Yeah.
So I was able to be like comfy and cozy and like, I don't know. It just kind of, it was natural.
It all, I mean, besides me like shaking in my boots, it all felt pretty natural.
Yeah, it was kind of easy. Like it was just like friends hanging out.
Yeah.
Which I think was good.
I think it was
I think that's what we needed.
Yeah.
Because if it wasn't, it would have been weird.
I know.
But also, like, luckily both guys are cool.
Yes.
Like they weren't
Thank
weird.
God.
Neither of them were weird.
Yeah.
They could hold a conversation.
Thank God.
They weren't like
We've
only
had some
talking about
weirdos
one
in our
thing.
day.
Oh my God, yeah.
And we started dropping first name, last name. So circling back. Take 3.
Take 18. I think it helped that the 26-year-old I think it helped that the 26-year-old was so cool and that he was just like open and like was asking me questions and I was able to ask him questions and like
pause.
Okay.
Pause. I thought that this was a double date. I was sitting there and in that moment I realized that this was like a meet the friends to see if the friends are cool.
Yeah.
That went right over my head.
No, I thought it was a double date too, and then I was like, nope, we're just chilling.
Yeah. I was like, oh, so he's trying to see if like Addie's cool.
He was sizing us up to make sure that you're normal, that you don't have weird people around you, that like your closest people are not absolute weirdos.
Yeah.
I think.
I didn't clock that at all.
Well, I clocked that as soon as like even sat down. He's not.
No, I think if I bleep it, it'll just...
Can you bleep it?
I'll figure it out.
Okay. Well, here, we can go again. I clocked it as soon as Mr. Canada sat down.
I was like,
we've been using first and last names over text message, guys.
Yeah.
So I'm having issues.
Crazy.
So I think as soon as and like he was cool. They were all cool, but it wasn't like flirtatious. But also, it's oh, thank you.
Just keeping you cozy.
But it's cozy coral.
Sorry. Yes. Okay.
But it wasn't like flirtatious at all.
Yeah.
Also, we knew nothing about each other.
Exactly.
So it was like, well,
yeah.
I don't even know who you are. I didn't even know the first. I mean, I knew his first name because we creeped on him. But like otherwise, I don't know anything.
Exactly.
So like we could have nothing to relate upon.
Exactly.
Except the fact that we live in New York City.
Yeah. So
and we're near the same age.
Exactly. We get to pickleball. And this brings me into my next, like, this is kind of my hot take of the week.
Okay, go.
We get to pickleball. I also think we did a good job of, and I think on any sort of like group activity or anything where you're uncomfortable, like we were at least going for it.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. Or
Yeah,
at least
we
in
weren't
my
holding
brain,
back. No, I was going for it. I
it.
was trying.
So we at least tried.
Yeah.
And that was a win.
Yeah.
Anyway, I want to talk a little bit about like banter and what people think banter is, because
we've had this
we've had this
with
conversation
Lauren.
and I think I might be on a different page. But for example, you also couldn't hear anything you two were saying.
I couldn't hear
on the other
anything you
side,
were saying.
and I was like,
yeah, no, it was okay. It was honestly fine.
There was also so much going on there. The
music,
everyone playing around,
the bar, the score, the time. I was like, oh my god, I'm stressed, sweating.
Anyway, but I did pick up on one thing when he was like, and this contradicts what I'm about to say.
Okay.
What I just said, when he was like asking you if your feet were stuck in the mud.
And I said, yes, they are. They are. And then I kept saying, I think that's yours. The ball would come and I'd be like, that's yours. We were trying. And then after that I was like, okay, like we can kind of like shoot the shit a little bit.
Exactly.
Which was fun. And I stopped, I never like called the ball, which, you know, like in sports, in this like type of setting, it's like, okay, I'll get it. I'll get it. And then I suddenly was just like, I think that's yours.
You know
that one's yours.
You know what I figured out halfway through? I was like, if it's going towards his little section, it's not mine.
You just don't even need to go to not my problem. Not my issue. If it is not in the general circle, in the circumference that is 4 feet around me on any side, I'm not going for it.
Yeah.
Not my job.
It's like, oh, that's not mine.
No.
Easy.
They like to run and move.
Yeah.
I don't like to run. And I made that known.
Yeah.
Many times.
But circling back to the banter.
At
one point, the 26-year-old, and you didn't clock this because I could barely hear what he was saying. He said, hysterical, something along the lines of like, the other side's gonna like catch a cold from all that air.
Because I missed the ball so many times.
Me.
Oh, me. From you. Yes. Oh, well, we were both missing the ball, but wait, that's hilarious.
And this brings me to my point, my hot take.
Okay, hot take.
Okay. That's banter.
Yes.
When a man is, because that's not about anything to do with me personally. It's not about any of my physical traits. It's not about any.
It's like a silly joke.
And it's like anyone,
and you can go back and forth at him.
And their mother could see that the other side was just getting air.
Exactly.
From me. Yeah. When a man is insulting you and saying, we have banter.
And he's just like blatantly mean.
And I'm like, no, he's using that banter as an excuse to be mean to you. And then you fire it back. And I'm like, no, this is just you guys like, and then through the grapevine, I'm like, oh, I don't know if that's banter. He just insulted you.
He was just mean to you.
Yeah, he's like being mean to you. And
I would
he's
agree.
using it as an excuse to like, like I just
to like bully you a little bit.
Yeah.
And like bully you into saying the things that he maybe wants you to say, or like get the reaction out of you.
It's bizarre.
Like maybe get a bad reaction out of you so that way he can see how you do react.
Yes.
And then it's like a game for him.
Yes. And I'm like,
that's not banter.
That's not banter. And I'm also like,
that's just being mean.
Come for me.
Don't come for me because I will
come for you.
Yeah.
And I will end it all.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I also think like, and sorry, my brain is so scattered. It's like the lack of sleep.
No,
but I was talking about this with another friend, the idea of like trust and the idea of entering a new relationship. If I enter a relationship, I'm choosing to trust you.
Yeah.
And I'm choosing to like believe you, trust you.
Yeah.
The minute that you like prove me wrong in that, or the minute that things start getting weird and I stop to not trust you, or if you start literally being mean to me, like I can't,
like it's over.
I just, so many things through the grapevine, I just literally can't with these men anymore, thinking that it's okay to be mean to their girlfriends.
See, for me, it would take me one round of like him being mean to me, just one, and then I would be like, I wonder how he takes that. Then if it happened again, which in our situations, in our grapevine, I feel like it has happened again and we've experienced both times.
Yeah.
That's when my face goes,
Yeah.
So it wasn't actually you joking and like being silly and mean, because I can be mean right back and be silly.
Yeah.
And then if you take it and you give it back, okay, cool. But like my little like orange flag.
Yeah.
And then if it happens again and you're still blatantly mean and there's no like happy go lucky about it, you can be mean and then you can be nice. Like then I'm like, now now I don't like your energy. Now I don't trust you. Now I'm kind of over it.
The sad part is this is many people in our grapevine.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I love that a grapevine.
Our grapevine. Side, back, side, front, side.
This is
back,
many people.
side,
And then
front.
that's the other thing with trust. Like, yeah, I'm gonna choose to trust you, but like the minute that something weird starts happening, see ya.
Yeah.
Like if like I will be fully locked in with you. Like
Yeah, because
I'm not playing games. I trust you. If you're not mean to me, I am
I'm not
right
mean
there
to
with
you.
you, babe.
Yeah.
But just know that the minute something happens, like, see ya.
Yeah, it's over.
Yeah.
But the banter the other night between both the 26-year-old and Mr. Canada was really good.
Yeah.
Like on my end, it felt more friendly,
Yeah.
which was fine. I mean,
Yeah.
I didn't know him.
Imagine if he started coming on really strong.
No, he wasn't. I mean, okay, but I have had men do that. So I was kind of nervous. Like out and about, like if like it's in a group setting of some sorts, like sometimes men do come on like a little aggressive.
Yeah.
And maybe it's because of me, maybe it's because I am just like kind of nice and like flirty and silly and like blah, with everyone. Like I take you how you treat me. I'm like, I am like everyone's best friend. Let's be so for real. Like you don't get bad vibes from me.
No, you are.
So I'm just kind of like sometimes they take it a little too far, and he didn't, which I think was endearing.
Yeah.
Because I have had people act like that, and which I don't love.
This is a great segue into what happened right before we hit record.
Okay, so I kind of had a come to Jesus moment because there's been a few boys recently, like a handful, and they've all just kind of fizzled out. Granted, I don't like them.
Can I say something real quick?
Sure.
This woman sitting next to me wakes up to 50 plus likes on Hinge every day. And she's like, we should go through them. I'm like, Addie, we don't have the time.
We were in Naples and we just kept pressing X and they just like wouldn't go away from the 50 plus. I was like, oh my God, get away. I don't know what it is, guys. I don't know what
Lauren
it is.
and I were like, we gotta tap out.
Yeah. They were like, we're done with this. And my profile is not that magnificent. Like one of my prompts is like, tell me something fun about, or like, what do you want to talk about? And it's like me. And then the next one is like, tell me a fun fact about yourself. And I think it's like, I can juggle avocados. That always gets the boys. They're like, just avocados. And immediately, if I see that, I X. Immediately. It's a test from the get-go. And the rest of them, like, depending on which picture they like, I'm like, oh, I see what kind of person you are.
Also,
you know what I mean?
Speaking of tests, and then we're going back to your story.
Okay, yeah.
The 26-year-old and Mr. Canada, I didn't realize that it was a test at the time.
Oh, yeah.
But they passed the test.
They did pass the test.
They passed the
test.
Like,
they were testing us, but also we were testing them.
We told them something, and they responded well.
Very, like,
Very well.
I don't think that they could have responded in a better way.
Totally.
Yeah.
Agree.
Yeah. Good.
Moving on. So
right before this, I come over, and by the way, my co-star this morning was like, it's time to get back out there. Like, go find your romantic love, like give up on the past, let's start something new, let's start something fresh. And I was like, okay, right, like you're telling me things, and I do listen to her sometimes she's like a little weird, but today I was like, yeah, you're right, it's been a while, I haven't been out and about, I haven't like had any activities, I haven't seen any men. I mean, our double date, but that wasn't my doing, it just kind of happened.
I was like, you're coming. You better be free.
I was so ready. I was gonna be free no matter what. So I walk in and I was like, well, I think the reason things have fizzled is because I'm bad at texting boys. Like really bad. I can text the girls all day long, but I don't know if you've noticed this. I almost never text first unless it's about like, what are our plans? What are we doing? I'm not great at texting. I'm good at texting back. I'm good at maybe keeping a conversation a little bit, especially with the girls, because I can be a little bit better. With the girls, it's better. With my friends, it's better. But with guys, they text me, we make a plan, that's it. We're not having a conversation. It is just about that, or it's like a little bit of banter and then the conversation is just over. Like I don't continue talking about conversations. I don't ask them about anything. I'm not like super personable because that's not like maybe it's like my brain. I'm not good at it over text message, but I've been like this since I was younger. And like people have told me that I'm bad at texting them. They're like, you're good at texting me back. You're not good at texting me. So I texted a man before this because we were supposed to go on a date last weekend. and I didn't text to reconfirm, which granted, my energy was off. So like, yeah, I probably should have texted him, whatever.
Yeah.
That's beside. I shouldn't have have to text him, but he also like ghosted me as well. So I was like, okay, whatever. Like I went about my day. I still had plans. It wasn't that deep to me.
One thing about you is you always have a plan.
I always have a plan. I can always
Yeah.
find something to do. And even
Yeah.
if I find nothing to do, I will go home and go to bed.
Yeah.
That's also fine with me. That's my plans for the night, which I love. But I can normally find something to do. So he texted me on Monday and he was like, "Hey, like sorry, we didn't check in." And I was like, "No, it's fine. You didn't text me, so I made other plans." And he was like, "Well, you hearted my message, so I thought you weren't into going out with me." And I was like, okay. And so I was kind of like, okay, like I get it. So I gave it back to him a bit and he gave it back to me, which I respected. Like we did banter back and forth. It wasn't mean. Good banter. We bantered back and forth, which was nice. And so then the next night we kind of like banter a little bit more.
Okay.
And then he was like, "Oh, I gave him a time schedule tomorrow because I have a busy weekend. I work on the weekends. I have 3 classes tomorrow. My last one is at 4 p.m. So I also have a birthday party that Presley's going to that starts at
Presley's going out again.
Presley's going out again. It's crazy. It starts at 8, but knowing these parties, knowing our friends, it's not going to actually start until like 9:30. So I've given.
Wait, I was planning on getting there at 9:30.
Oh yeah, perfect.
Okay.
Yeah, that's when I'm getting there.
And that's gonna be okay, right?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. So it starts at 8, but it'll be like everyone will show up at 9:30.
Okay.
Type of thing.
Okay.
That's just how like our friend groups kind of work in this city. Annoying. I wish we could start on time, but we're not.
It's okay.
So I gave him the time frame of 5:30 to 9:30, and he goes, "That's all I get?" And I said, "Yeah, that's all you get. That is the perfect amount of time. It's a first date too."
Yeah.
I'm like, "What do you want to go out and party until all hours of the night?" Like, also he was like, "I'm not a partier." I was because I made a joke. I was like, "Oh, you were out all night last week partying." He was like, "No, not really my thing." And I was like, "Okay, so great."
Good.
So then him saying like, "Don't you want to go out?" I was like, "Okay, whatever."
Yeah.
Anyways, so the last message was, "Okay, so Saturday we'll do something fun from 5 to 8:30 or whatever."
Perfect.
And then if it still goes well, maybe I can see you Sunday. Because I also gave him time on Sunday after I was done with whatever I'm doing on Sunday. Perfect. And I was like, okay, so I hearted the message. And I said, sounds like a plan.
Perfect.
I did 2 messages.
Addie.
Sounds like a plan. This was on Tuesday. I have not heard from him at all. No plans, no nothing till this morning.
And we're recording this on Friday.
Yes.
And Saturday is tomorrow.
Yes. Yes, correct. That is how the days of the week work.
Yes, correct.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
So by
Tuesday,
Thursday, he should have sent.
He should have said something, or he like could have made conversation.
Yeah.
So I text him and I say, "Hey, we still on for tomorrow?" That's all. And then his first answer is, "Look at you checking in." Babes, I have plans that I could have made tomorrow. That's why I'm checking in. I'm not checking in because I want to see you. Yeah. I want to know if you want to make plans because I would love a free meal. I would love a free beverage. I would love some attention. My co-star told me I needed it, so therefore I'm going to get it. But that's besides the point.
No.
If I just texted these men back, maybe they wouldn't fizzle. Maybe if I started conversation, they wouldn't fizzle. And that's my hot take of the week is they don't always need to text you first, but maybe you should text them.
Right.
Just so that way they know that you're maybe into it.
Yeah.
Because I give the energy sometimes. I'm like, yeah, whatever. There's always the next one.
Yeah.
Always. Yeah. Because I'm like, yeah, if you're not fitting into my life, I'm not fitting into yours.
Exactly.
Like 100%.
Yeah.
And
it's not that deep.
It's not that deep. It's no
really
loss to me. It's no loss to you because we've never actually met.
Yeah.
So like, what is it to you? What is it to me? So now I'm like, okay, well, if I want something to work, maybe I should put a little more effort in.
You maybe text them back.
So that's the goal for going into April. I think any man I meet, because one thing about me, I'm gonna meet a man. One thing about me, I'm gonna meet a man. And Presley can say this. I went out one night.
Was I there? Probably not.
No, it was the Soho Grand night.
Mm-hmm.
I got 5 phone numbers.
Mm-hmm.
I woke up the next morning to 5 text messages. Mm-hmm. All fizzled. Gone. Bye. fun. They were pen pals and they weren't going to be anything.
Right.
But I did, like, I am going to find
Yeah,
a
that
man.
one guy really bothered me.
Yeah, me too.
He was like blowing up your phone.
And
I was
then
like, ask
doing
her on a
nothing.
date.
That, yeah, no,
My
he wouldn't do anything. And
God.
it's also like he was young, so I was
So
like, okay,
weird.
whatever. Yeah, boys are.
It's like, why do you want to waste time
Well,
texting me?
It's a boy versus a man, and
Get
that
a
was
job.
a boy. Yeah, get it. Well, and they have
Don't
jobs.
you have a job?
Yes,
Why
like,
are you
do
texting
something.
me?
Yeah, literally, like, and like being pen pals, like not being flirtatious, like just asking, like how was your day? What'd you do at work? And I would be like,
oh my,
this, like, throw my head against a wall.
I cannot.
No,
it's
the worst.
Well, to circle back on, to follow up on that, I feel like any conversations that we have about you and a man, we're always like, okay, well, what is the most recent like conversation? And you're like, he texted me and I just liked it. I'm like, well, that's probably why he's not texting you.
Yeah,
but this is a good problem to have.
it is.
Because you would rather be on this end of the spectrum than the other one, texting him every hour on the hour,
where you
like,
can't get a response
and
back.
I'm like, Addie, let's pipe down on the texting. Like, we don't have to have that conversation.
Yeah.
But so this is good. Now
I think so
it's only
too.
up from here.
I think so too. And I think that it'll change the way that I like see my outlook in dating.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Well, also I think I have two things. Now that we're getting older and we're busier, if you haven't if a guy hasn't like made the plan, I usually do not send that text of like, hey, are we still, like, I really try to like not do that because I need him to
be
snap
on it.
to it and get on that. But when I do send that text, it's truly because if you don't want to do this or if you're busy, please tell me, because I would happily stay in my bed.
Yeah, 100%.
Like, would happily stay home. So I'm just checking in to be like, oh, hey, are we still doing this? Because one, if not, I'll lay in bed. Two, I'll go see a friend that I haven't seen in forever.
Yes.
Especially if I'm like already planning on doing this with you.
Yeah.
And to put the period on the end of the sentence with our double date.
Yeah.
And I feel like because obviously we have to give an update.
Yeah.
And I feel like I need to like choose the words carefully because now like everyone and their mother listens to this, which is a good thing.
We love tell all your friends about me.
So
about this, not about me,
no,
but you know, about us, about Presley's pod.
No, you're the star.
Yeah, you're the star.
Oh, thanks, Pookie. My sweet Pookie. Whatever happens with this, and the 26-year-old, if it ends tomorrow, either way, this has been very good for me.
It has been very educational. Very educational for you.
Good for me.
Yeah.
And people are proud of me.
It is good for you to experience men like this. Because this man is different from the other men that you're used to dating. And I think that it's educational for you to know like how he treats you differently than others have treated you based on like different aspects of like what he does, how old he is, how he was raised, like different things like that. Yeah.
Totally. Yeah. The people are proud of me.
We're all proud of you.
And this is nope, we're done.
No, we can't go on because we could dig deep.
We're done.
No more.
That's a wrap on that. But
double date was good.
It was great. I'm seeing him on Saturday.
Good.
Before the party.
He didn't follow me back on Instagram.
You heard it here first.
Listen, if you're out there,
it here first.
Didn't follow me back on Instagram. The other one did. My buddy. My little friend.
Interesting. The more you know.
So hot take. Takes men back.
Yeah.
Follow them on Instagram.
Because
literally, who cares? What do you have to lose?
Yeah.
We kept saying that last night. Yes. Is what do you have to lose? Yes. Literally nothing.
When you were like, oh, the voice memos you were sending me, I was like, the what?
There was a lot happening in Presley's life last night. There was a lot. And it was late, so things got a little crazy.
My brain was not working, but we're here.
We're here.
Thank you so much for coming on.
I'm so happy
I'm like so I love our friendship so much.
Me
so
too.
thank you.
It's
I really appreciate you, and I'm like so just grateful for you in all aspects, but very grateful that you were so down to play pickleball with me.
I loved it. Yeah, it was so fun.
So fun.
If everyone wants to come to Soul Cycle.
Oh, obviously. Okay.
We did talk about that.
I've talked about this multiple times. If you want to get snatched for summer.
Get your hot girl arms.
She will get you right. Her class is amazing. She teaches all the time, everywhere. I'm usually there.
We have lots of friends.
Yeah, we have
lots
lots
of
of friends that go. Her music is great. It's only 45 minutes. It's not going to kill
Yeah,
you.
you can do 45
It's
minutes.
dark.
And if you message me on Instagram, maybe your first class can be on me.
Period.
If you want.
Period. And that's period.
And that's
well, thank you so much. I hope everyone has a great Sunday. And I'll see you next week.
Bye.
This was good.
That was a good one.